following is a presentation of Geekster Media.
Wax Packers, Adam coming back at you with another edition of Wax Pack Flashback. This time, we're going to do things a little bit differently. We're going back to the year 1993, and we're going to talk about POGs. Oh yes, POGs. Why? Well, Chris Bailey, one of my co-hosts here on TRN TV on the Geekster Media YouTube channel, we do a show together called Thrift Store Horde, and we always share all our fun finds from thrift stores and garage sales, things like that. And one of the things he found were these packs of Marvel Comics POGs from back in the day, and so I was really excited to open these. They take me back, we're in the middle of some Marvel mania right now. Deadpool and Wolverine's coming out in theaters. We just got the trailer for the new Captain America movie. There's lots of fun stuff happening. X-Men 97 was a big hit. So it was just making me think back to my era of collecting POGs. Yes, I still have my POGs. They're all in here, okay? They're coming out. I collected a lot of comic book POGs back in the day. In fact, one of my slammers I outfitted to be Gambit. I took a sticker from a sticker book and put it on a slammer. That was my Gambit slammer that I used to use. But also, there was a big thing with High C, where if you ordered or bought, I guess, enough packages, you got your proof of purchase, you could mail away for X-Men POGs. So I got a set of X-Men POGs, which was awesome. And also, I do another show here for the Retro Network and Geekster Media called Wizards, the podcast guide to comics, where we cover every issue of Wizard magazine, which was like, the place to be, the hippest, the coolest comics news in the 90s. And at one point, for their 25th anniversary, just 25 issues, they were very excited they'd made it that far. They were advertising Wizard POGs, as you can see there. So with their 25th issue, they got a commemorative, what they were calling a GOP, because POGs were trademarked. You could, that's why, Skybox did like Sky Caps. They came up with all these different names for your collectible milk caps, whatever they were going to be. But Wizard was going to release some. They never did. They only did that commemorative one. But in that magazine I was showing you, which is the previews catalog, where they would show you all the things that were coming out that you could order, they had all these plans. Oh, you can get this one and that one, but it never came to be. But what did come to be were these packs. So I say, let's open them up. Let's find out what's inside, okay? All right, so here we are with our pack of Slamco Prism caps. As you can see, it is bringing us 4 Prism caps, that is trademarked, and 1 hitter instead of a slammer. And you can collect all 20 Prism caps. So in this case, we have 2 packs of these. So we're getting closer to the whole collection. We'll see if we get any doubles. But there's that classic, prismatic kind of printing that we saw on trading cards and stickers and everything back in the day. On the back, this is interesting. There was a limited edition hitter. They don't tell you what it is. They don't tell you what character was on it, but 2 proofs of purchase plus $2. We could have set away for that. But what's interesting to see is that they were based in Honolulu, Hawaii, which is, where the Milk Caps game, where POG, and all of that came from. So that's really interesting that they were trying to do that. Actually, my neighbors, they were really cool. They were Filipino and Hawaiian, and they would tell us all about POGs. And in fact, their dad was working in a printing plant during the POG craze. And I remember when he brought a bunch home, he's like, "Oh, you guys want these?" We're like, "Yeah, POGs." So anyway, let's see what is in this pack here. I'm very excited to check it out. All right, so we saw the first one here, which was the Vulture and Spider-Man, so very dramatic action there going on. Nothing on the back of these, just a plain back. Oh, okay, so now this is a different color of Prism, and you have the Hulk punching the Silver Surfer. Wow, that's great. But yeah, look at that, more of a silvery Prism there. We got another one of those here with the man of the 90s himself. Yes, Rob Liefeld's Cable. We've seen him in a Deadpool movie. He was in Deadpool 2. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Oh, so here's Silver Surfer coming right at you. Very cool. You would think they would have put him, maybe he would have disappeared into the Silver Prism if they went that way. Oh, so here's our hitter. We have a Marvel Comics hitter. Remember, not a slammer. The question I have is, are they all going to be the same? Like, do you always get the same hitter, or do they have variations? Let's find out here. Now, the other thing with POGs is I remember they were such a big deal that I actually entered a tournament back in the day at a local card shop where I used to buy like my Marvel trading cards and things. And I remember, he was like probably like $10 to enter. They gave you a stack of your POGs and all of that and a slammer to play with. What I didn't understand, though, was that there was going to be a claiming of POGs. So if they beat you, if your opponent beat you, they got to keep your POGs. And I was like, what? I mean, I know that was the big controversy in schools, but I got pretty emotional. I couldn't handle it, so they let me keep my POGs. But here we go, the Master of Magnetism Magneto. Looking very cool with that prismatic effect around there. All right, next up, we got a double here. There he is, the Hulk punching the Silver Surfer again. And there is Cable again. Wow. So they were really making you buy a lot of packs. Because look, there's our other double. There's the Silver Surfer again. So you get like one new cap on the front that they'd show you. And then you got to find the others. But look at our hitter, guys. The Punisher himself. Look at that. Man, that is pretty cool right there. That is awesome. All right. Well, let's see which of these ended up being my favorite. Oh man, all the memories came flooding back. I will tell you this. So in 1993, I got to do kind of a special thing where my mom's family is from New Jersey, and I got to go live with my grandma, and my aunt and uncle, and my cousins and everybody for about 6 months, like from the summer until Christmas. And I got to live there, go to school there. It was just kind of like an opportunity. My mom's like, would you want to do that? I was like, yeah, it's like a vacation. And when I did that, when I came back, that was the strange thing is all of a sudden POGs were this popular game, and I had to get in quick because the fad was about to end. 93, 94 is about as long as it lasted. So yeah, anyway, it was just fun to live back in that time when these little circular cardboard discs were all the rage. As far as my favorite of the cap designs themselves, I gotta go with this Magneto. It just, this is the one I would hate to lose. This is the one that would make me emotional again if I was in a POG match and I lost. But I mean, you heard it at the end of the video. Nothing could beat this Punisher hitter. I mean, that is just so cool. Just imagine you ready to get punished and you bring that out, bam, So yeah, you can have a lot of theatrics going along with your match. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that change of pace here for Waxback Flashback. We will return with a more traditional offering for you soon. But in the meantime, check out everything we have to offer here on the Retro Network Geekster Media YouTube channel, but also go on over to the retronetwork.com. See some of the articles that'll spark some nostalgia with some photos and stories and thoughts there. And of course, you can also find all the Retro Network shows there. There are so many awesome podcasts. I host a lot of them, but there are other people as well that are putting out really fun stuff just to tickle that nostalgia bone. But again, thanks so much for checking this out. And until next time, check you later.
This has been a presentation of Geekster Media.